Live transcription made easy. No complex setups, no hassle. In just a few steps, you're going to be overlaying captions on your live streams like a pro. Let me show you how. So I use the Epiphan Live Scrypt for live transcriptions, particularly when I work with my ATEM Switcher. It's important to note that this is not a sales pitch. I've got no affiliation with Epiphan. I'm simply a satisfied customer. I own 2 of these devices. My goal today is just to demonstrate how straightforward it is to get this up and running. So stick around, and at the end, I'm going to share my best tip for making the most out of it. So when you unbox your Epiphan Live Scrypt, you're going to notice it's pretty straightforward. Inside the box, you only find the device and a power cord. No fancy accessories, just plug it in and you're ready to roll. Now, one important thing to note is the device does not have Wi-Fi. So wherever you go, you're going to need an Ethernet connection to get it online. So make sure you've got a network cable handy. Next, let's head over to the Epiphan Cloud, go.epiphan.cloud. Here you're going to need a create account if you haven't already. Once your account's set up, sync your Epiphan Live Scrypt device to the cloud. Now this device uses Google's AI services for transcription, which costs $9.95 per hour of usage. So if you don't complete the billing information, this is not going to work. So make sure you complete the billing information. This will ensure everything runs smoothly during your event. The next step is setting up your audio and video inputs. The Epiphan has a variety of inputs. 2 XLR, 2 1/4 inch, RCA, a 3.5mm stereo input. Plus you've got your video inputs including 3G SDI, 2 HDMI ports and 2 USB ports. In my setup, 100% of the time I always just send my program output from my ATEM Switcher via SDI directly into the Live Scrypt. It's simple and works like a charm every time. So once everything is connected and synced with the cloud, all you have to do is hit start at the top of the screen and your live transcription will begin. The beauty of this setup is how simple it really is. You don't need to know a lot of technical know-how, just plug and play and you're good to go. Now you can output the transcription via HDMI to an external monitor. And by default, it's going to mirror exactly what you see on the screen. I always send my feed back into my ATEM Switcher and overlay it on the program output. To make this smoother, I connect the HDMI output to a video assist monitor and then I send it back to my switcher from there. Essentially, the monitor's working as a converter, converting it from HDMI back to SDI. Now you can customize the transcription display with different font sizes, layouts. You can overlay it on the live image, or this device also generates a QR code for the transcription. So scanning this code on a phone opens up a live view of the transcription in a web browser. Really handy for those who need the assistance. Now there are 2 main ways to overlay your transcription on your program output with the ATEM. It's either using the upstream or the downstream key. Both have their pros and cons, but the easiest method is to use the upstream key and crop it to display just a couple of lines at the bottom of the screen. Now my recommendation for a more polished look, I recommend tweaking the downstream key to make the overlay semi-transparent. Then, in your ATEM settings, you can send a clean feed without the transcription to your hyperdeck or recorder and replace the video afterwards on the platform that you stream to. This way, platforms like YouTube or Vimeo can handle the closed captionings for future viewers, giving the viewers the option to turn closed captioning on or off as needed. Once your event's done, don't forget to stop the transcription. This is going to avoid any extra charges. On the Epiphan Cloud, you can now download the entire transcription as a text or SRT file, which is perfect for post-event use. And we've made it. Thanks for sticking with me through this setup guide. I hope you found it helpful and you got something out of it that can make your live stream workflow a little easier. If you're looking on more tips on how to elevate your live productions, make sure you check out my other videos. Whether it's gear reviews, behind the scenes setups, or insider tricks, these can save you a lot of time and headaches during future events. There's a lot more coming your way and I can't wait to share it with you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.